Coming up in this episode, man, people, man, what is really going on with y'all's favorite former officer, Brandon Tatum? I really don't know what his agenda is, man. I really don't, man. I mean, we've heard him say countless many times that he's just trying to find out what happened to Nolan Wells, and he's discrediting the Nolan Wells family by saying they not really trying to find out what really happened to Nolan Wells. They trying to find out, other things. They trying to push narratives in different directions. But Brandon Tatum is pushing all these narratives out there. And he's constantly going after this family. He's constantly going after Nolan Wells' family. And in his latest rant, he made a video on his channel talking about the Nolan Wells family has been exposed for a money grab. Like, you're producing videos and attacking a family that is grieving and mourning the loss of their son and trying to find answers into what happened to their son. And you out here pushing these narratives about they're in it for only money. The video goes on into detail about some GoFundMe fund that they arranged for, that they set up, and they really not trying to find answers about how their son lost their life. This is what Brandon Tatum is out there saying. And then he's constantly attacking the family for the representation that they chose to stand alongside them and trying to find answers to what happened to their son. So, he's personally attacked Benjamin Crump. He's personally attacked Reverend Al Sharpton. He's personally attacked Pastor Jamal Bryant. And he is so adamant on why they didn't go and get them a Caucasian representation for the family. He said this is something that Nolan Wells would have wanted. How do you know what Nolan Wells wanted? You act like you knew Nolan Wells personally. And then he's so adamant and so boisterous on saying they went to a Caucasian church. Why come they didn't have a Caucasian pastor deliver the eulogy? But he's saying that the Nolan Wells family and all these other people are making it racially motivated. Statements that you have said have made it racially motivated. By saying the things that you're saying about why come they didn't get a Caucasian pastor? Why come they didn't get Caucasians to represent them? And the only reason why he's saying this is because he said that Benjamin Crump and all them are civil rights activists. They only in it for money. And that's the diabolical thing about Brandon Tatum. And Nolan Wells' mom is not going for it no more. And she is setting the record straight. And before we get off into that, y'all do me a favor. Please like, comment, subscribe on the video. And also, Brandon Tatum is out here pushing his own narratives. And he continuously attacking the family in this time of grieving. I don't even know what his agenda is. And Elliot Connie has exposed him for the lies that he's been telling. Also, Elliot Connie produced another video about Officer Tatum, talking about how he was arrested at 8 years old. And Elliot Connie exposed that, but Brandon Tatum is standing by his side saying he was arrested at 8 years old. So it's a constant web of lies that Brandon Tatum has come up and saying over these last couple weeks. He has been exposed for it. But we're going to sit and listen to the latest rant of Brandon Tatum. But pay attention to what Nolan Wells' mother says at the beginning, where she said, we did not reach out to so-and-so's team. So she's just setting the record straight. Take a listen.
Whoever needs to come into our life to help us navigate this, to bring them forth. And he brought us Ben Crump and his team.
And let me say this, because I've seen this too. His team never reached out to us.
Attorney Crump's
team. Where's the camera? Attorney Crump's team did not reach out to us.
Yes.
They have a case. They know it's no racial component. There's no evidence of race, but they know there can be some money made. Who do you go to when you want to make some money?
This is
you don't go to your local guy. This didn't happen across the country. This happened in Mississippi. You don't go to an attorney in Mississippi. You go to Benjamin. I think he deserves to be celebrated and remembered as an incredible young man that he is. Roll the clip.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, homeboy, happy birthday, happy birthday.
All right, so y'all see it, which I really think he deserves an incredible happy birthday from everybody involved in this. Let's go to Jamal Bryant. This is the podcast that the family decided to go on and communicate with this pastor.
Why
now,
is he so adamant
every
taking
time you
shots
hear
at people that are representing
the
Nolan Wells' family?
Family's attorney, the family itself, that side of the argument,
and this guy's
say we're just asking questions
on YouTube.
We didn't blame anybody. This is not about race. Oh, really? This is not about race.
You making it about race?
Then
because
why do you contact a civil rights attorney?
They got all black representation.
A black one at that. One that is known for getting justice, but she never get any criminal justice. It's just money payout. It's a financial gain.
See, look.
I think it's a grift.
Look, see?
But why would you get a civil rights attorney? There's local attorneys there that will help you. There's attorneys that are white that'll help you. Why not a white attorney? Why not go to a white church?
This is crazy.
Why not this be a community gathering? It's got to be, after his death, they made it out to be black, 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 black. When that ain't even the way Nolan lived his life. Listen to Jamal Bryant and you tell me, does this make sense to be associated with Benjamin Crump or this guy? Roll it.
I bet you $1,000,000 to 1 if it was 5 black boys and 1 white boy on the By now, there would have been an arrest, there would have been a warrant, there would have been a seizure, but because America doesn't believe that Black Lives Matter, they trying to act offended because we want to ask the question, what happened?
It's not a question when you make an accusation. They're getting offended because you're accusing. He just said, now, Nolan's family is sitting on the front row, and I know you can't stop the pastor from saying this, but
I agree with that.
Even in his sermon, he's continuing to frame this as a racial matter. He said 5 boys on a boat with 5 white boys. Well, we all know that it wasn't just one boat, and Nolan didn't even go on a boat that Warren were on. Or at least Warren wasn't on the same boat. He was on Wyatt's boat. Then everybody came back on different boats and all this other stuff. It wasn't just an isolated situation with 5 white boys and 1 black kid going on a secluded island. It wasn't the case. It was like 20 of them out of 3 boats. And Nolan saw other people there. He hung back with the girl. There was 1,000 people on the island, hundreds of boats out there. Why are you still framing this as if it was one black guy and 5 white boys?
Now you heard what Brandon Tatum had to say. This is getting ridiculous how he keeps attacking the family. And I'm glad that Nolan Wells' mom set the record straight. What she said, that they didn't reach out. Somebody appointed them to Benjamin Crump's team. The thing about it is, Brandon Tatum, his narratives, and he's pushing narratives because he's so adamant on why come Nolan Wells' family didn't go the other route. He's pissed off because they went a different route. So basically, he's trying to dictate the route that they should have went. Why didn't you get a local attorney? They're Caucasian. Why can you didn't let a Caucasian pastor deliver the eulogy? It's like he is pushing these narratives, man. And he's continuing to do this because he keeps on going on these crash out sessions and these rants. And every time he opens his mouth, man, people just put a sock in it because they're exposing him. And they are just letting people know that this guy can't be trusted. And then the fact that you grieving over your son and you saying that they only in it for a money grab because they went and got Benjamin Crump in them to represent them, that is crazy work, man. That is crazy work, man. Crazy work. I don't understand the narratives that he keeps pushing, but I'm glad Nolan Wells' mom had to speak and let people know that it didn't go that way. It ain't like we reached out to them. Somebody appointed them to Benjamin Crump. So once again, that's another lie that Brandon Tatum has said, and Nolan Wells' mom put it to rest. Y'all get down in the comments section.
In the comment section, #salute. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you will know every time I drop a hot banger. Oh yeah, just in case I forgot, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And that will wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap. Catch you on the next one. Deuces.